Hi everybody, my name is Rachel and I am a summer box reviewer for Sabbatical Beauty, and today we're going to be talking about one of the two full-size products in the box, which is the Coconut Serum. I really enjoyed this. You want to smell it?
I did.
Yeah.
I smelled it yesterday.
Nice. Hi Huishi, thank you for coming. So we're going to be talking about coconut. Actually, PSA, if you haven't seen Marissa's video on coconut, which was last week, I would definitely recommend that you do. She goes really deep into the like the proper ingredients and what each of them does for your skin, and that's a really good sort of like technical and scientific review. Oh, sorry about the birds. So definitely check that one out too, and I know it's her favorite serum, so I hope that I do this one justice. But yeah, so I'm just going to talk about how the coconut serum has been working for me and why I love it so much. So with coconut, it is, I know I said this about the strawberry toner, but the coconut serum also, based on its description, seems like it's too good to be true, because it says under the instructions it's for acne, hydrating, and anti-aging, and everybody needs that, right? And everyone's like, how can you do all these things at once? Because it seems like they're sort of mutually exclusive properties or benefits. Because I know acne and hydrating, to have a product that works for acne and a product that works for hydration seems a little bit crazy, because they don't seem to go together. But they do. So what I did when I first got coconut is I tried to incorporate it into my morning routine as soon as possible, and I found that actually it was able to replace all of the serums that I was using in my morning routine. So I used to use like an SNC or a liquidy serum first, like APH or 4T or 5 ginseng, just as my first serum, and then I would have, I think, marine and a couple more throughout the day as well. But with coconut, I was able to just use coconut and feel like I had enough hydration and feel like I was still doing something about controlling the oil and fixing the acne and everything. So that was really cool. And the same goes for my night routine. I do use a couple more things in my evening routine, just because, you know, when you're asleep, you don't really feel sticky or heavy serums as much. It doesn't really feel so bad, and it doesn't stop you from going about your sleep. But coconut was also able to replace at least 2 or 3 serums that I usually have in my evening routine. So it's really cool, and it's replacing it in a way that it does the same thing, or it achieves the same results that you would have achieved with those serums, as opposed to maybe doing half of the work and not really getting everything else. You know what I mean? Oh, some people are here. Hi, Carol. Oh. Carol is here. Hello, Carol. Gretchen says, hang on. I'm so lost. Okay, hang on. Gretchen says they go together because Adeline Coe is the wizard of skincare. It's true. I don't know how she did it. I mean, it's amazing. Dale says coconut is amazing by itself. Surprised me. Yeah, definitely. And you really don't need another serum to go before or after coconut. Sometimes when I'm in a rush, which is a lot of the time because I oversleep a lot, I'll just do a cleanse and then the toner and then coconut, and that's it, and I'm good to go. And and red wine press serum, and I'm really good to go. And you don't feel like you're missing out anything that you could have gotten in if you had a bit more time to do your routine, because coconut has it all in there for you. Hi, Carol. Yes, my friend Carissa is here.
Hi, Carol.
Hello. Yes, she very kindly woke up to do this with me, and we are sitting in the cold, but it's good. Dale asked, has Carissa tried coconut? No, she smelled it today. Actually, do you want to put it?
smell it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna get her to put some on, just for kicks. Yeah, I usually do 5 drops, but it's up
On
to
my
you.
hand?
Yeah, and then just rub it together and shoop.
Ah! I think that was like 10 drops.
So here is a live demonstration. You want to take your glasses off?
No, do the pressing thing.
Yeah, so I like to press it into my skin. This is the Marissa technique. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we are going to... Yeah, so sitting out in the cold. Hoisha says, hi Carissa. Hi. Hi Felicity. Carol says, I just put on coconut with cold hands, and cold coconut is amazing. Yeah, it's great. Honestly, I was about to say that last night I put on my PM routine with cold hands, and I feel like it made it work a little bit better. I don't know what it is, but look, they all love you.
I too love your smile, Dale.
Yes. Did you hear that? Carissa loves your smile too, Dale. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Love Carissa's smile. Carissa's face as she puts it in. It's pure bliss. Yes. Julie, I keep forgetting it's cold where you guys are. It's insanely hot here. Yeah, so I'm really happy to get a bit of relief from the insane heat in Singapore, but I'll be back in a couple of hours to test the summer box once again in the summer. But coconut works well in winter months too, so that is good news. I was going to say something, but I forgot what it was. So, how I usually apply coconut, that's what I was going to say. Also, again, check out Marissa's video because we do it the same way. I just put I put about 5 drops in the palm of my hand and then rub it together and pat it all on. I've been using 5 drops twice a day, and just to see how... I can't see if you can see that, but the product is probably about here right now, and there are little bubbles that go up here. So it's about here, and it's been, I think, almost 3 weeks of 10 drops. 10 drops a day, which is great. So we should keep coconut in the fridge. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. I don't think there would be any... I'm sure it's not gonna solidify or anything. So yeah, keep it in the fridge. And it'll be really nice when you put it on after your things. Yeah, and there was something that I wanted to talk about. In the serum progression chart, which lists the serum in order of thickness, coconut comes after marine, I think, unless I read the chart completely wrong. I think coconut comes after marine, but for me, coconut is a much more liquidy serum. So I tend to put it on before marine if I'm using marine. I usually treat it as my first or second serum, just so that I get a nice layer of stuff in there, and then I can pile everything else on top of it. Gretchen says that Dale is going to keep her whole summer box in the fridge after her peppermint water freeze bath. That's really a good idea. I think I would do that, but my fridge is far away from my room and I'm a very, very lazy person. So maybe I'll just keep it in...
Get a fridge in your room.
Yeah, maybe I should get a fridge for my room. I'll try and convince my parents that it's okay because it's just for skincare and not for snacks. Yeah, so wishes. Yep, should we keep coconut in the fridge? You can do that. Carissa's face. Yeah, it's all good, you guys. Yeah, me too. I could not imagine if my husband got his mitts on my stuff. I know, sometimes I really worry that someone's gonna accidentally discover how good, someone in my family is gonna accidentally discover how good it is and then just swipe it. I don't have time for that. It's all for me. Yeah. Whew, coconut. There was something else that I was gonna say about coconut, but I don't really remember what it is. Do you all have any questions about coconut? It smells really good. It smells like coconut water.
Yeah, it's not too strong. It's not like coconut oil.
Yeah,
like
coconut
curry.
water, but not too strong. And there's no coconut oil. Oh, I may have mentioned at one point that there was sort of like an oil layer on top of the coconut serum. It's not coconut oil because there's no coconut oil in this, only coconut water and coconut milk. But it does like sort of separate a bit, so as always, just give things a little bit of a shake before you use them. And I really love it because it gets nice and bubbly and it just feels like it's working. Felicity said the reds on your cheek look better, or maybe the cold helps, unlike Singapore heat. You know, you're probably right. It's probably the cold as well, but my cheeks are definitely getting better, and coconut has been my main serum for the past 3 weeks. Yeah, it's the only serum that I use both in the morning and the evening routines, except sometimes I use peat as well, but coconut has been quite a staple in my routines for the past 3 weeks, and I think it's really making a difference because if you're able to cut down on the layers that you need in every routine, that really helps, especially if you have skin that tends to get a bit saturated, because I just need coconut and I've already targeted acne and I've given myself a good shot of hydration. So yeah, it's good. It's a win-win situation, and it then you're out of the door faster than you would be. Gretchen says, you look super fab amazing in that light. I mean, come on, thank you. I mean, it's Australian sun. Australian sunshine is great. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Yeah. Felicity says, I've been using it religiously as well since I got it. It absorbs so well. Yeah, it's great. It's such a light layer too for what it does for acne, hydrating, anti-aging. It is such a nice, clean layer that just sits lovelyly on your skin and absorbs right in. Alicia says, your skin looks perfect now. Thank you. It is the sun. I thank the sun. And SB, of course. Yeah. So I'm very, very pleased with how Coconut has been able to replace a lot of things in my routine, and how well it's been, what's the word I'm looking for? Not absorbed into my routine, but incorporated into my routine. And yeah, it's just, I can't believe I waited so long to try it. And I don't think I would have tried it if not for the summer box. Isn't that scary? Like, I could have missed out on such an amazing product just because I was like, I don't really eat coconuts in real life. I don't really like coconuts in real life, so it's not going to be good for my skin. That's a lie. So, just moral of the story, try everything once. You never know. Coconut serum is so good, guys. I'm a big fan. Yeah. So, I think that's all I had to say for today. There is a 2 truths and 1 lie that is coming up after this, but I just want to make sure that if anybody has any questions, that I answer those first before I get distracted, because I will get distracted. Yeah, so if you have any questions about coconut serum, sorry about that, about coconut serum, or about how, hey, hi Uncle Philip, or about how, see, distracted. So if you have any questions about how coconut serum works or about the summer box itself, do just let me know. Otherwise, it will be time to go into the 2 truths and 1 lie. Everybody's favorite. I'm not sure if the rewards system is going to be the same, but I'm just going to give you the questions and then I'll let you know in my next video. Ready? Okay, so here are my 2 truths and 1 lie. Number 1, I have been best friends with Carissa for 14 years. Number 2, I used to have hair that went all the way down to my hips. And number 3, when I was a child, I fell out of a window. Yeah, those are my 2 truths and 1 lie. Carol says, oh, you have 2 truths and 1 lie again. Yes, I think so. I mean, that's the memo that I got, and unless I'm imagining it, yeah, unless I'm imagining it, 2 truths and 1 lie is back again. So I'm just going to go over it again, just so people who are on the live catch it. The first one is that I have been best friends with Carissa for 14 years.
Oh my.
14 years?
14 years?
What do you think?
Impossible.
14 years.
Lies.
The second is that I used to have hair that went all the way down to my hips. And the last one is that when I was a child, I fell out of a window. Yeah, those are my 2 truths and 1 lie. Dale says, yes, it is back again. Great, it's back again.
What's next?
Thanks. The 2 truths and 1 lie, because I had it 2 weeks ago.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that's me done, guys. Let me know if you have any questions, and you can comment on the Facebook live video, and I'll be able to get back to you on that. If you are watching the replay, then also leave your comments down on the Facebook video, and I will be able to get back to you on that. If you're watching us on YouTube, hi! Thanks for watching us on YouTube. Please consider giving this video a like and subscribe to our channel and click on the little bell icon so that you'll know when we're back to talk more skincare. One note is that if you comment on the YouTube video, we won't be able to get back to you if you have any questions. So you might want to consider joining us on our Facebook group, because it's great, and if you, and everybody's great in that video. Yes, so comment your answer here on the Facebook Live for the 2 truths and 1 lie, and I'll be able to see who got it right. So exciting. Yeah, so just that's all from me. Did I get everything? Did I get everything? I think I got everything.
Yeah, coconut, 2 truths, 1 lie.
Yeah, okay, that's it. Thank you all so much for coming.
Nice meeting everybody.
Yeah, it was so nice. I'm so glad I got to
Nice
introduce
meeting you guys.
So glad I got to introduce her to everybody. Yeah.
Number 1 is a lie.
Yeah, Debbie says number 1 is a lie. What do you
I've
all
actually been
think?
best friends for 22 years.
Haha. Yeah, so when I next see you, I will be back in Singapore, and that's, I think, on Saturday evening, EST. I think that's the thing. And yeah, so Marissa's coming on later on at 9 p.m. for her routine video, so stick around for that and say hello to her. And yeah, thank you all for coming. It was so nice to see you all again. I've missed you. It's been a long time since my last live. Alright, so that's it from me, and take care, have a good evening, have a good day, and see you around. Let me know which one is the lie. Bye! Mwah.